Hi guys, it's Coach Sarah here, and I just wanted to share really quick today something that I haven't really shared a whole lot about, but something that I struggled with, and I hope that this helps someone else. One of the things when I first started my journey was my eating habits. I had to change them. So what was I doing beforehand? I had gained probably about 50 pounds, and a majority of that was because I was eating so unhealthy and I was making poor choices. So I was eating out about every meal, and I mean breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even snacks. I was very terrible about it. So one of the first things how I overcame that was to realize that eating out was hurting my health, and that eating healthy does not break the bank, and fast food is going to cost me more now, and it was, and then also it was going to cost me more later in doctor's bills. So realizing that was one of my first steps to being like, oh, you know, I really need to change that. So after that, one of the things I did to change my habits was to write down what I was eating. Every day I would go to breakfast, or I would go to McDonald's for breakfast, and I would order a sandwich and a drink. And then I would also go to Wendy's or Taco Bell for lunch, and then I would get a pizza or a bread bowl from Domino's for dinner. That was my day in and day out, and I was spending probably about $15 or so a day on fast food, if not more. So after writing down what I had, I also calculated the calories, and I realized that if I wanted to lose the weight, I was eating way too many calories in order to lose the weight. And not only that, I was feeling crappy all the time and run down with no energy because I was eating so poorly. So after that, I had to make the switch. When I did this, I wrote down weekly what I was going to go to the grocery store for, what I was going to have for each meal, or what meals I was going to make. And when I did that, it started clicking. And not that I really never had eaten healthy before, but when I moved out on my own, I just started kind of eating whatever I wanted because I had a metabolism that I could eat anything I wanted at the time. But then my metabolism changed, so then therefore I needed to change so that I could still keep the weight off. But after that, after I would write down, you know, what I was going to get at the grocery store, I would get what I needed. And one of the first times I went, I realized that I had only spent, I think it was $60 just for myself for healthy foods with produce and everything you can think of, compared to what I was spending a week on fast food, which I was spending anywhere from $100 to $150, which is crazy. Why would I need to spend that much? I could use that money for something else. So when I started doing that and I realized how much money I was saving eating healthy, my mind was blown. And so that's when it started clicking and I started putting it into place. And then that's when the weight started staying off, because I had been working out and it was on and off and it was a yo-yo. So this is when everything changed for me. But that is how I overcame, you know, eating out every day to eating healthy, and now I am down officially 40 pounds, eating clean and working out. So if you're struggling, reach out to me and I would be happy to help you with that and what you can buy at the grocery store. That's not going to break the bank. Bye guys.